Hi, welcome to the KJ Today Show. Woo, 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 woo. Thank you very much, Jonna, for being here.
I do what I can.
Appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Oh my gosh, what an important day for us to be together and focusing on positive things and being in the moment. And hello, producer Patches.
Yay!
Thanks for joining us, man. He's all. Are you positive and ready to go? Are you producer positive Patches?
Positive producer Patches.
Positive producer.
Yes, I am.
I feel like that needs to be a bit.
Oh God.
Positive.
Positive producer.
That's
going to
be a rough one.
Positive vibes with producer Patches.
Right.
Okay. That's a thing. And guess what, Patches? We have starting next week. You guys, the show's going crazy because of you and how you're watching and you're sharing and you're telling your friends. We have a brand new sponsor coming on next week. They're here to sponsor our positive vibes specifically.
Yes.
So positive vibes with producer Patches, sponsored by mystery sponsor starting next week.
I can't wait to hear all about this positive vibes.
Oh my God.
Can't wait.
I can't wait. I can't wait to hear about it myself.
There's nobody better than producer Patches to bring the positive vibes, man. Did you know back in the early days that I called him Party Patches?
I didn't know that.
No, you
There's a
didn't.
reason for that. Yes.
He's still a party. What do you mean?
So yes, if you're joining us right now, this is a place for positive vibes. This is about no matter what's going on, making time to make the moment count and give yourself some fun. And I mean, I'm going to be really honest with you today with everything that's been going on. I even second guessed, like, do we do this? But yes, we do, because the moment's what matters. And we're together and we're going to have a really good time. Tonight's show, very special to me because I've been in Indianapolis a long time, and Carb Day is a huge tradition with the Indy 500. If you are watching from around the country, please know that you're going to have just as much fun, even if you've never been to a Carb Day or heard of it. It's like the last big party before the Indy 500 actually happens on Sunday. So Friday is Carb Day. Today we are partying before the party, if that makes sense.
Like two pre-parties.
Yeah, right. I mean, when I moved here, nobody worked in the month of May. Like back in the early 2000s, there was just you partied at the race every single day. And it's starting to come back a little bit.
Yeah. Since
but it's coming back
around each other now. It's a little bit better.
John, it's coming back in a way that I'm old. So I don't know that it's coming back for me.
She's like,
so
I can
much.
Party before the race at home.
Right. Well, and that's what we've been doing is the last few years we had to because of COVID, right? But prior to that, we started doing producer Patches is my husband. If you didn't know that, shocking.
Oh, sure. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, right.
But yeah,
she calls me. It's like, "What's up, pops?" He's like, "Yeah."
Right. So we started having this Carb Day at home tradition where we would set up in our backyard. We even took pictures with the pine trees to make it look like we might be at the track sometimes, and people would be like, "Hey, where are you? We haven't seen you. We need to hook up." We're like, "Yeah."
Don't give away our secret. Come on, man.
The track is so big, we just never find each other. So we're literally just sitting on our deck.
We're watching the practice and the Indy Lights race out on the deck. It's great.
90-degree weather looking for you guys when you're at home.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Oh my God.
Anyway, everything is back at the Indy 500. It is the 106th running on Sunday, and Carb Day is back in full force. There's a big concert every year, and this year, and what we're going to be doing over the next hour is celebrating these amazing artists, because we're talking about Rick Springfield, Morris Day and the Time, and a hairband group you may not have heard of, Kings of Chaos, but you know everybody that's in the group, or you know their songs. You've heard of Guns N' Roses, right, Jonna?
Yes.
Matt Sorum, the drummer for Guns N' Roses.
Oh, okay, cool.
Lita Ford, Kiss Me Deadly. We're two party last Saturday night. Didn't get laid. You know that one?
Uh-huh.
Okay. All right. Yeah, she's in this band.
Got it.
Sebastian Bach. Skid Row. 18 in life, you got it. 18 in life. No, not that one. Okay.
I heard a Skid Row before, but I've never heard that song.
I pushed Jonna too far. All right.
She was like, "That's too much."
She might know like Youth Gone Wild or I Remember You.
No, 18 in Life was a big hit. Do not test me on the hairbands patches.
Oh, I'm not even going to start.
Coming up, I will be tested on the hairbands because our favorite game, One Must Go. I have to do it tonight. I've been torturing our guests like Carl from PopCon, making him do Star Wars,
yeah.
One Must Go. We made Peter Facinelli from Twilight choose between Batmans, whether he would keep Robert Pattinson or Adam West.
Oof.
He
Horrible
kept Robert
answer.
Pattinson. Spoilers.
Answer.
Yeah. If you haven't seen that episode, go back and catch up on the KJ Today show.
Yeah.
It was a good episode.
I was so disappointed. So disappointed.
I mean, he's a nice guy and Rob's his friend.
I
I was literally
care.
his child.
Rob was his child for many movies.
For like 10 years.
Yes.
But I've
Still
got the
doesn't
game
make it better.
for KJ right here.
So the game is coming. Rick Springfield's going to be here. Morris Day is going to be here. But I do want to start off with a couple of things that are important for you as a special guest on the KJ Today show. I need you to get the comments going. I want to know who you are, where you're watching, and tell me something good. It can be something as simple as, I have a new graphic. You guys, I just sit around and make graphics for this show now. At the end of the show, we're going to do Tell Me Something Good. Woohoo!
Oh my God. Every time I come in here, she's like, John, I got a new graphic. I'm like, what are you doing?
Listen,
that is extra. That is super extra, even for you.
Extra.
Yeah.
I love this.
We need the positivity. And I'm super excited about this. The KJ crew is going. Jonna, where are we at? 45? 45? We have 45 crew members?
I think so, yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is amazing.
Pretty exciting. I was like, 45 people? What? KJ to email them? That is so awesome.
Yeah, what they don't just want me to email them.
They
want to win stuff. Like we have tickets to the next Indy 11 women's game.
Woo-woo.
We are making history. It's the first season for the professional women's team. They play at Grand Park in Westfield, which is great. It's indoors. So cool. The atmosphere is great because the Brickyard Battalion still comes and does all their chanting. And it's the real deal. So we have tickets for the June 3rd game for you to experience the first season of women's professional soccer, the Indy 11 here in Indianapolis. So go to kjcrew.com. It's real quick to sign up. Name, email address, and how you found me, because I'm always curious about that.
How did you stalk KJ is really what the question is.
Well, but then you keep your number and you check in the comments. You're like, I'm listener 2, I'm listener 46, I'm listener, and forever and ever, as long as the KJ Today show is going, that is your number to identify yourself as a member from the beginning and to get in on the prizes. So that's some stuff that I want to make sure that you guys know tonight. We will be doing at the after show. It was a big hit last week. What's cooking with Patches? This is literally, we get so hungry during the show that when we get done here at 8:00, it's like, what's Patches making for dinner? So then we go live. It's Facebook only. So if you're watching on YouTube or Twitch or Twitter right now, make sure that you go to my Facebook page after the show and you can get a great recipe and find out what's cooking with Patches. All right. Before we get to that, it's so much to do in 1 hour.
I know, right?
We used to do 5 hours every day.
I know. Literally 5 hours every day in the morning.
And now we're like, we'll just do it in an hour.
What are we thinking? What are we thinking? And the hour goes by like that.
The days are getting closer and closer to our favorite pop culture convention, one of our favorite weekends of the year. PopCon is coming. Next week, we're going to focus a lot on PopCon because it'll be, leading right up to it. We're going to have Tom Arnold on the show next week.
Ooh,
Yes,
love
yes.
him.
Tom Arnold is coming to PopCon. We're gonna have the Circle City Ghostbusters.
I miss those guys.
Oh, I have to remind them that even though we're doing a StreamYard, they have to like be in full gear, right?
Oh, those poor guys.
Come on, they gotta be in gear. Otherwise, it's just gonna be like, who's this guy? He could say he's a Ghostbuster. I don't know that. Where's his proton pack? Prove it. Prove it.
Prove it.
Yeah. The KJ Today Show is powered by PopCon. Thank you so much to everybody who's watching on the PopCon network. And thank you to PopCon for letting us be here to bring you positive vibes, pop culture, people to know, and pets.
Love PopCon.
Yeah, we love PopCon. Get your tickets. We're going to have a booth there. We're going to be hanging out all weekend. I figured this time, if we can sneak away, we'll do some of the experience stuff.
Ooh, like the VR stuff.
The virtual reality.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, maybe an escape room.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
Because that's the thing. Like, there's like the celebrities and the panels and all of that stuff that you expect from a Comic-Con.
All right, hold on a second. Jonna won't even go stay somewhere that would mildly like have a creak in the floorboards, yet you're willing to do an escape room?
Okay, an escape room is totally different from being haunted by ghost patches. Thank you.
I mean, you're startled just as easy either way. I mean, like,
this is room, it's not a haunted house.
So Paranormal Crossroad is going to be at PopCon. We have a panel every day if you're interested in the paranormal, and I will have my equipment. So if we do an escape room, we can make sure that there's no ghosts.
Look, I'm gonna bring the what's the thing? This thing.
Oh, you're gonna bring the Shanghai?
I'm gonna bring the Shanghai with me.
Right. Before we get to, we're gonna do what's popping in pop culture with Jonna here in a second, but this is Shanghai, and this is not like, I mean, yes, I have crystals all over, but this is like proven to block EMF transmissions, like it keeps the electricity away. And we do a live on Instagram before the show, which honestly sometimes I think is better than the show, but watch them both. I got this last night at Hampton Design Studio and Shop specifically to come in here to keep producer Patches from screwing things up. So if the mics go out, something goes wrong.
It's Patch's fault every time.
It
is totally my fault.
It just means I take full responsibility.
I just need a bigger Shanghai.
I'm gonna need a
you
bigger
just need like 15.
Oh my god!
Around.
How do I'm gonna like get Patches? Stop screwing things up, Patches. All right, guys, this is a ridiculous show, and we have a lot to cover. We have Jack Harvey coming up, IndyCar driver, going to share his pop culture love. We have Rick Springfield who is coming up. But right now we got to get into some pop culture because there is a lot of stuff going on. Let's get to it. Producer Jonna, where's your what's popping? I'm over here looking for your. There it is. All right, here we go, guys. Now we can be official. It's time for what's popping with producer Jonna. And by the way, our musical director, Paul Miller, is making some nice little stingers and sound effects.
I can't wait
for what's popping. So thanks, Paul.
I can't wait.
And by the way, please stay through the end of the show, even if we're boring you, because I worked very hard on the end credits today. And I think it's going to be the best thing that ever happened.
Like, even if you like log off and then like decide to log back on at like 7:58 or something like that.
Yeah.
I bet they'll be great. They'll be quality.
It will.
It
counts. All right. It counts. All right, Jonna. Hey, what's popping in pop culture, producer Jonna?
Lots of things are coming out in pop culture. Lots of movies and TV shows, which, as we all know, is my thing.
Yes, it is your jam.
So, most important thing this
week. Do people still say that? That's my jam? No. What do I say? Instead of that's my jam, what do I say so I don't sound old?
I sound old and I say stuff like this is a bop. So like,
oh, that's a bop.
Yeah, okay. That's what I say.
I mean, but you wouldn't say like Stranger Things is coming out this weekend. That's a bop.
No.
Okay.
I would say it slaps.
It slaps.
Slaps.
Okay. Got it. Yes. All right. So what's slapping?
What's slapping? Stranger Things season 4 part 1 coming out this Friday.
Yay.
I can't wait.
I'm excited. I'm saying yay because I'm excited for you.
I'm so excited. I could sob.
All
the kids are so big now.
I got scared. I quit watching it.
It is kind of like a little thrillery, but it's not that bad.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Bob deserved better. But anyway.
It's gonna slap.
It's gonna slap.
It's gonna slap.
I'm definitely gonna.
Oh, I kind of hurt myself. Did you hear that?
I did.
I need you to
this show is off the rails, guys.
Hey, this show slaps
every time.
All right, what else is popping?
All right. Our favorite, and he is a frequent visitor on the Kind of Nerdy Girls podcast, Chris Evans.
Oh, yes.
His new movie, The Gray Man, comes out Netflix July 15th.
Is it bad that I'm not that excited about it because of his mustache?
I mean, I'm not excited about the mustache either. Don't get me wrong, but it's Chris Evans.
I mean, look at that. I couldn't even find a poster that featured both of them because look at Ryan Gosling. He's like, I'm not standing next to that guy with a weird mustache. Don't put me next to him.
If y'all haven't seen the trailer, go watch it because Chris Evans is definitely rocking the tight tees and the mustache. Ryan Gosling even comments on the mustache in the trailer. It's so funny.
That's the only thing that made me happy about the trailer. I was like, are we not going to talk about the mustache?
We have to.
Are we not going to talk about the mustache?
We have to talk about
and then the tight shirt. I mean, he looks like someone that you would be scared to be alone with.
Honestly, if he had on the serial killer
I
glasses,
never thought I would say that about Chris Evans.
Those glasses that all the men wore in the 70s and they had the little line right here. Mm-hmm. Every serial killer wears them in movies and stuff. I was watching Matlock earlier today and this guy had on the serial killer glasses. I was like, he did it. He did. And he did in fact do it. So I was correct.
Are these serial killer?
No, they're not. Those aren't serial killer glasses.
All right.
I'll show you a picture of what the serial killer glasses look like.
They always say, they don't have any reflection. They're no, look at that. There's tons of reflection.
Oh my
I can't wear these things.
Literally all the
can't wear this. So I just do the show blind.
Which is so good.
That's why I don't follow the roadmap. I can't read it.
That's what I'm here for.
Thank you.
I wear my glasses even with the glare.
All right. What else is popping?
The Boys season 3.
Is that out this weekend?
Next weekend.
Next week.
PopCon weekend.
Oh, you know what we're going to be doing at our booth?
Friday at PopCon, we're going to be like,
hey, what's up? Yeah, sign up for our newsletter.
Right.
Yeah. There's the Christmas tree.
Right.
Oh, I got to get the Christmas tree.
We have to do the brackets.
We got to do the bracket. Oh, we got a lot of work to do before PopCon.
So much
work to do. A lot of work to do. All right. What else is popping?
And then my fave.
Yes.
I'm very excited about this news.
Okay.
Jordan Fisher is going to be singing at the Indy 500.
We have celebrities coming to Indianapolis.
So excited. And KJ's like, who's Jordan Fisher?
I literally screenshotted it. I was like, who is this? And are you excited about him?
Yes. I love Jordan Fisher. He was in the second To All the Boys I Loved Before movie. He was John Ambrose McLaren.
Okay.
Laura Jean's second love interest or whatever.
Okay.
And he's also in another movie on Netflix with Sabrina Carpenter. It's a dance movie.
Okay.
Also a romantic movie. And he's a very good singer. He has he redid some song with Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, so he's on that level.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. He's great. I love him very much.
Wow.
I'm so excited.
Okay. So he's singing the national anthem.
Yes.
Okay.
Cannot wait. What else we got on here?
All right.
We
got Miles Teller coming.
Is he coming?
He's coming.
Does he have that bad mustache though?
I don't know. So Miles Teller is going to be the honorary driver for the Indy 500. So he's not singing. He's the honorary starter, I think is what they call it.
Okay. Cool.
So Miles is in the go ahead, Patches.
So basically what that means is he's going to be in the 2-seater with Mario Andretti when they do the parade laps.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
As long as he doesn't have that mustache, because I remember, because Maverick just came out, didn't it? Or is it coming out?
So lots of people have seen the previews for it, and it's getting really, really great reviews.
He has a very bad mustache.
He has a very bad mustache.
He has like a Chris Evans
and what
mustache.
else? If you don't know who we're talking about, if you haven't seen the Maverick trailers, he was also in Divergent.
Yes.
And he
was also in the remake of Footloose. He played Willard.
No, he did not.
He did. He totally did.
Wasn't he in the terrible Fantastic Four?
Yes, he was in that with Michael B. Jordan. Yes, he sure was.
Gosh.
Sure was.
I watched, like, no lie, I bet it was less than 3 minutes. And he was most of it. And I was like, this is going to be as terrible as everybody said. And shut it off. No offense, Miles Teller. If we happen to run into each other, we won't, because if you see pictures of me, it's actually my own pine trees in my backyard. I'm not actually there. But yeah, that's exciting that, with Top Gun coming out, of all of the places that he could be opening weekend of Top Gun Maverick, he's going to be here with us.
I mean, every celebrity wants to do something with the Indy 500.
Yes.
Always and forever.
Well, I mean, of course. And then I know that you're not super excited about this, Jada, but also coming out this weekend, Star Wars. Go ahead, pop on here, Patches. Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi is hitting Disney Plus.
Yes.
For you guys, I'm so excited.
Now, Jana, here's a little nugget that might get you interested. Hayden Christensen is back.
I do like Hayden Christensen. He is a very handsome man.
And because you went and ruined everything when you watched Star Wars in the wrong order by watching the prequels, you haven't seen the originals, but you will understand the Kenobi series because it's set in the time of the movies you have watched. Yeah, so you can watch it. So
I'll totally be right on top of that.
Yep, I know you will. I'm looking forward to your review next week.
I gotta watch it this weekend. Stranger Things is coming out this weekend. I can't watch Obi-Wan. I'm sorry.
All right, guys. We have so many awesome guests joining us for our Carb Day special. And the first one is actually a Star Wars fan. I had a chance to talk with Jack Harvey, who is driving in the 106th running of the Indy 500. He has a fabulous accent, and we talked about Star Wars, and we also talked about Harry Potter. Now, before we get to that, I do want to take a moment and say big thanks to the Indy Holistic Hub, who is one of our amazing sponsors. And you guys, we can't do this kind of stuff without our partners. Indy Holistic Hub is a great place to go if you are working at all on your well-being, and that is body, mind, and spirit. I talked to a doctor last night who has a totally integrative practice. You can bring your kids there from babies and they will have the same doctor their entire life. It's just a really, really cool resource if you want to find local and you want to find someone that you trust that's working in the holistic field. So go to indyholistichub.com. All right, please welcome to the show. This was an interview I did I was with Jack at the Indianapolis Motor Speedway, and we weren't talking about cars at all. It's at Indianapolis, the month of May. Everything here is about the Indy 500, and it's a huge fandom, right? Like it's the greatest spectacle in motor racing, and everyone should come here. And so here we are with one of the greatest nerds in all of IndyCar. Welcome to the Kinda Nerdy Girls podcast, Jack Harvey. Tell your number one fandom. You have to pick one. Like if you could only have this movie or this TV show for the rest of your life, what are you going with?
Star Wars.
Really?
100%.
Star Wars. Your whole life?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, I mean, I think everyone has to realize, right? Like Star Wars was my first, was like my number one, and I'd watched, even when I was younger, I'd watched the originals before, the prequels, I guess. So I was just a massive fan, and following that, I would say it's got to be Harry Potter for me. Harry Potter, I feel like, was just absolutely like my generation of I remember going to the first film, and then we went like another 3 times after that, and, standing in line to get the books, me, my mum and my sister. All my friends, like even if you weren't really into it, you got into it.
Yeah, Jana. Even if you
Huh?
weren't into it, you got into it.
What? You guys like,
Jana
made me watch a movie. So like, what else do you want from me?
You watched one Harry Potter movie.
I did. So like,
You love books.
I do love books. I just bought some books the other day.
Were they Harry Potter books?
They were not, in
Well,
fact, Harry Potter books. And
Jack
then
Harvey would be very disappointed in you.
Okay, well, tell Jack Harvey, if Jack Harvey wants me to read Harry Potter, he needs to tell me himself.
All right, I'm going to refresh things here to make sure that I have the latest list of KJ's crew members, because we need to give some tickets away. Are you ready?
You don't have a give tickets away graphic?
I just got that right there.
Got it.
Yep. So I got my dinger ready. Thank you very much to our crew member number 2, Laura Long, who got us a dinger. It doesn't work when you hold it like that. Well, there it does. It's working. There we go. I got it. Very high tech show we have going here. Very high tech. All right. Producer Patches, give me a number between 1 and 46.
22.
Number between 22. All right. We're going to scroll
That's my
down
number.
here. All right. I don't think that she lives here in town. So give me another number. I know that she doesn't.
13. We're going to go 13.
All right. Number 13, Sarah Cooney.
Woo!
Sarah, congratulations. You have tickets to go cheer on the Indy 11 women's team. That's June 3rd, Grand Park. And you can join in the very first season of the women's team by going to indy11.com to get your tickets. All right. Are you guys you ready to do some Carb Day stuff?
I love carbs. Where's the bread? Where's the bread?
Jana, that joke is so old.
Sorry.
So old.
Where's the pasta?
Try
How about
again.
pasta?
So this may be the biggest party that we have, depending on the weather. I don't know if you've looked at what's happening.
Yeah.
We were watching, and at first, like last week, you start watching when you have something exciting going on, and you're like, oh, I've got to start checking the weather.
Like you're gonna be there.
I start checking the weather 15 days out. See, oh, it looks good, and then you check it the next day. Like, still looks okay. Oh, it's looking a little rough. Oh no, it's gonna rain. Then like the next day, they're like, no, it's gonna be sunny, and they can't tell you.
Live in Indiana.
Listener Nikki commented right away when I posted that we were having our Carb Day party show tonight, that we really, really need some good vibes. I'm just sitting here holding this Shanghai. Like, we need some good vibes.
Look, I'm telling y'all, she's gonna toss that thing out of her hand while she's like talking, because she talks with her hands so much, she's just gonna go flying across the room.
I'm like, dear Shanghai, please make the rain go away. You chase away negativity. Can you chase away the rain on Carb Day? I just want to see Morris Day in the Time and Rick Springfield and Kings of Chaos and have one nice day at the track.
Have one nice day.
That's all I'm asking. Okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you, Shanghai. All right.
Bruh.
So yeah, it may get rained out. There might not even be a concert, but we have got Morris Day, who is going to be opening up the show. Morris Day in the Time, right?
Love me some Morris Day.
And so I thought when I talked to Morris, I was so scared because he's so smooth.
Oh my gosh, I was like listening and I was like, be still my beating heart right now.
Right?
Like, honestly.
Right. Have you seen Purple Rain? It's okay.
I've seen part of it.
Okay.
I haven't seen like the whole thing.
So, Morris Day was, in with Prince, right?
Mhm.
I mean, that's, he got discovered. He plays it. You see, he plays a big role in Purple Rain. So I was really, really grateful that he was totally willing to talk about that. And it was nice that I've got listener questions. Of course, they want to ask you about Prince.
Right.
So here is Morris Day of Morris Day in the Time, answering some of your questions about his time with Prince. Maddie took her summer trip last year to Paisley Park, and she wanted to know if there's any music in the vaults at Paisley Park that you think might come out that we haven't heard before.
There's as much music in the Paisley Park vault as there is dollars in the Bank of America vault.
She also wanted to know if there's any juicy details that you've never really been able to share about the filming of Purple Rain.
Oh, well, if we went in depth, a lot of them get to be a little X-rated. So, but no, there's a lot of there's a lot of stories. I mean, there was so much. I mean, it was an exciting time in our life. It kind of changed, Minneapolis forever. Just and then now we know what's going on negatively in Minneapolis, which is kind of a stain on my town. But it was fun times. It was good times in Minneapolis, and we didn't realize that we were on the verge of doing some historic music and films and things like that. So I'm just glad to have been a part of that whole scene.
He's amazing.
Oh.
And they're so much fun. Patches reminded me, I was like, I gotta see more Stay in the Time. Can't not, it needs to not rain. Shanghai.
Yeah.
He's like, you've seen more Stay in the Time.
Yes. As a matter of fact, during a concert that your radio station that you worked for put on. I'm
really
just
good
saying.
time at that show. Apparently.
Yes, you did.
Really good time.
Apparently so.
I can't miss
It was
the
awesome.
chance to see more Stay in the Time because we were talking about the weather, right?
Right.
Like it's supposed to just pour. Well, it's pouring now. So we're in Indianapolis doing the show. It's pouring now. It's supposed to be pouring tomorrow. And if you haven't been to the Motor Speedway, it's just a big field where they have this concert, right? So it's just going to be a mud pit. Like, it is going to be gross.
Glad I won't be there.
Yeah. So I don't, we'll see. Patches was completely on the fence and almost had me talked out of going this morning.
Oh,
like when he was like, you've already seen more Stay in the Time. I'm like, I don't remember that. But
she had too good of a time that she blacked it out. Okay.
I mean, so if the weather is that bad, obviously just because of everything, we can do what we've done in years past. We'll break out the vinyl and we'll play the vinyl of all the artists. We'll play Skid Row. We'll play Night Ranger. We'll play Guns N' Roses. We'll play Lita Ford. We'll play it all.
I don't have any more Stay in the Time records.
I can make that happen very quickly.
He said Amazon, please.
All right. I know what everybody's doing here. You guys ready for Rick Springfield? I mean, I have seen this guy a gazillion times. As a matter of fact, now I will say, they were not our best friends at the time.
Mm-hmm.
But our best friends invited us to their wedding. And I was like, we can't go. That's the same day as a Rick Springfield concert. I was taking Patches to Navy Pier in Chicago to see Rick Springfield for the first time. He didn't want to go, right? He's like, Rick, I don't need to see Rick Springfield. I'm like, you need to see Rick Springfield. He's a real musician. It's going to change your life. I've seen him a gazillion times. You've got to see him at Navy Pier, right? And so, like, every year on our friend's anniversary, they would never say anything, but I'm always like, yeah, remember when you guys got married and we went to Rick Springfield instead?
Yeah, that's actually true. And I mean, God love them because they're family, right? But I will tell you what, I was more than shocked watching Rick Springfield for the first time. The guy, I mean, like, me being a musician for the better part of 30 years as well. Mm-hmm. Like when he just went into a solo and just started playing Hendrix and just ripped it apart. I was just like, huh. Well,
and I was like, looking
that
over
was something
Patches.
I was not expecting.
Yeah, I'm looking over like, yeah, I told you you were gonna like this.
And then that was the day that Patches fell in love with Rick Springfield.
No, it was the next time to where I had to hold his damn hand.
Yes. So Rick will, and here's the thing: like, if you've never seen Rick Springfield, you get yourself a party poncho and you go to Carb Day because you need to see Rick Springfield. All right. I may not get a party poncho because I've seen Rick Springfield so many times, but if you haven't seen him, you get a party poncho and you get muddy and you see Rick Springfield because he is that amazing. And he interacts with the crowd and he goes out into the crowd and continues to play his guitar and sing and so he trusts his audience to keep him balanced. So we're at the Marat here in the Marat Theater in Indianapolis. You know, it has seats, right? Mm-hmm. But it's old, right? You do not want to be standing on the arms of those seats, right?
No.
And so
sometimes I don't even want to like put my arms on the seat.
Right. So we were, you know, like we were like halfway back, right? It was like, you know, we're good seats, but we weren't right in front. Those are for like the women that have the bags that have Rick Springfield all over them from all the times I've never made a bag. I'm not quite to Rick Springfield bag yet. Okay.
She's probably gonna get there soon.
You'll never be that guy.
So he's coming out into the crowd and I'm watching him because I'm like, must protect Rick Springfield. I'm watching him walk across, like stepping, and I'm like, this guy, this is gonna be it. Like Rick Springfield's gonna die in front of me.
Oh my God.
And I kid you not.
I mean, he was steadily losing his footing as he kept trying to walk.
It was like the universe brought him to me at the moment that he was going to fall. And I'm looking at him and he's looking at me and I'm like, I can't stop this. And I grabbed Patch's hand and I handed it to Rick Springfield. And he literally like gripped Patches. Patches got, you know, he got his big muscles, right? And he's like, I got you, man. And I'm like, yeah, he got you, man. I'm like, you just saved Rick Springfield. It was glorious, honestly.
Yeah, and it was just like that guy thing too. And he just looked down at me and was like, you just saved me. Thank you.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That
is
like
so
funny.
So anyway, Rick Springfield's here tonight because I helped Patches save his life, is what I'm trying to tell you. So without further ado, our next Carb Day guest, he is a huge nerd like us. And so I was like, if I'm going to play you something from, you know, talking with Rick Springfield, I want you to know what a cool guy he is, talking about his Star Wars stuff, which, by the way, happy 45th anniversary to Star Wars. Here's huge Star Wars fan and star of Supernatural and mega superstar singer Rick Springfield on the KJ Today Show. Rick, I can't let you be here and not talk some Star Wars with you. How's your collection?
I'm selling it.
Are you really?
Yeah, I don't want to be the poster boy, geek Star Wars boy, so I'm selling them all.
Oh my gosh! I didn't think you would ever sell your Star Wars stuff.
I know, I didn't either, but I kind of thought about it one day and went, you know, I think I'm over this. So I still love all the toys there. Yeah, I'm a toy freak. I mean, I have like toys around the house. I have like a whole collection of old Japanese robots from the 50s, and I love all that kind of stuff. Most of the books I read are sci-fi, and so I do love all that. But you know, there are collectors who've been hounding me for, you know, you ever going to sell it? You ever going to sell it? So I'm finally going to let it go and let someone else enjoy it.
Have you seen the new Star Wars movies? Are you a fan?
I like them. I mean, they're startling and stunning looking. Mm-hmm. You know, the first three, it's kind of hard to beat that because I love the whole the CGI thing gets kind of wears on you after a while because it's like, okay, well, you can do anything with CGI.
Right.
But when it was models and guys in creature suits, that's pretty awesome.
Right.
Love that.
Speaking of that, was there much CGI when you were Lucifer on Supernatural?
Yeah, they did a bit. Pretty amazing, actually. They paint like dots on my face, you know, and you know, when my face started to dissolve, they did all that CGI. But you know, the ones where I had acid in my face, that was actually makeup that they, you know, and prosthetics.
Wow.
And, but they painted certain parts green so that then they could green screen it and show like teeth and sinews through it. So it's really clever stuff. It was pretty full on for a TV show.
Was that something they pursued you and said,
Yeah.
we've got this
Yeah,
rock and roll Satan and you're perfect?
Yeah, right. The men who said it was typecasting.
Oh, well, I'm a huge fan of the show, and it was kind of weird to have, those worlds crossing over. That there was never a point where I thought my love for Rick Springfield's music would tie into my love for the supernatural show. So that was really enjoyable. I wanted to make sure that I thank you for all of the work that you do for homeless pets. I'm a big animal advocate, and seeing you pop up on the Hallmark Channel. When they did the dog show, oh my
the
gosh,
rescue dog show, yeah.
Oh my gosh, it made my day. I love your music so much, and I love that you have done great things with it, and that you're coming back to Indianapolis. I know it means a lot to the fans that we still get to see you. I'm such a nerd.
I mean, I wasn't gonna say anything.
I thought when I was talking to him that I was cool. But I just listened back to that. I was pretty pumped.
She was like, "Oh my God, it's Rick!"
and I love you for this, and I love you for this, and I love you for this.
She was like, "I just love you in general, but you were also on Supernatural, so I'm just like, I'm losing it over here. I just can't even do it."
I mean, if you think about the KJ Today show, and I mean, we just covered everything right there. I mean, that was some positive vibes. That was people to know. It was pop culture, and it was pets. Boom. All with Rick Springfield.
Pets.
Yeah, because I thanked him for being on the Hallmark show with the rescue pets.
I heard that. I was like, oh, I was listening to it, and I was like, oh, she said Hallmark. We're going to keep that in there.
That's why, not because of the rescue pets.
No, I knew it. I did keep it in there because of the rescue pets.
Speaking of rescue pets, I want to let you guys know, if you're coming to PopCon, please bring some supplies with you. The KJ Today show is powered by PopCon, and it's happening June 3rd through the 5th. And NASCAR ARCA driver Zachary Tinkle is one of the guests, and he is filling a trailer full of pet supplies. So food, toys, bedding, cleaning supplies. Like the shelters desperately need, paper towels and bleach. Like, think about the cleaning that they have to do. So if you are coming to PopCon, they are joining in the Racing for Rescues with Zachary Tinkle, and they're going to be a collection point. So I feel like, as giving as you all are in the KJ crew community and PopCon, that we can get that trailer filled in a weekend. But we can't if you don't know about it. So just grab a few things, grab some food, grab a toy, grab like I said, grab some bleach.
Just grab a string, honestly.
Just bring some cardboard boxes for some cats.
Honestly, they'll love it.
No.
Literally, it was downstairs in KJ's cat Melody. Like, they literally have just like a piece of twine, and she's just like nuts over that thing. Like, it's insane.
Thank you very much to PopCon for powering the KJ Today show, to everybody who is watching it, and we'll see you next weekend at PopCon. I wish there was more that I could do to avoid this part of the Carb Day show. But I know that we need to play One Must Go. And why did I didn't want to do this? Patches, are you going to play? Or do I have to play myself?
It's you by yourself.
Like, Patches, like, I don't have to put myself on camera. No,
Patches doesn't even know.
I'm controlling this. It's great.
husband.
No, Patches is on my side right now.
Yeah. After the cruelty you have shown our guests in One Must Go here recently, I think it is only fitting that the true love of your life, aside from the cats, has and always will be music. So this is so fitting, and I'm so excited for this.
Rude. Okay, fine. By the way, the end of the show is going to be the best part. I've got end credits that nobody's ever seen. No one's ever promoted so much the world premiere of the end of their show.
Literally, honestly, she's only mentioned it 15 times in the 45 minutes we've been on.
Oh my God!
Spent the whole day. Like, I looked at the clock, and I'm like, John is going to be here. I haven't showered yet. I've been having so much fun making these credits. I haven't even got myself ready for the show. Yes, I'm stalling, but there are a couple of things, Jonna. Tell me something good. So I need you guys in the comments right now. Right now. I need you right now to tell me something good. Okay? You need something good right now. Okay? Can you tell me just one thing? Just one thing that's good. Tell me something good. Okay? In the comments, something good, a graduation that's coming up, a birthday, wonderful new coffee flavor that you discovered. Just give us some good news, because at the end of the show, we have to have good news. And if we don't get it from you, I got nothing. I got end credits. That's it. We'll just leave on the end credits.
You got to make sure your good news is good enough.
All right. All right. We got to do this.
Wait, you got one more thing to do. You have another sponsor to do.
We have another sponsor.
We do.
Did I tell you, Jonna, that next week we have another big sponsor joining?
You did, in fact.
A mystery sponsor. And it's a huge event that we're all going to want to go to. I'm so excited. I'm not going to spoil it. But I know.
I gotta
get
wait
ready
until next week.
All right. The KJ Today Show is powered by Indiana Owned. You can find local at indianaowned.com. You see people working really hard to have their own business, and you have no idea, unless you're a small business owner, behind the scenes what is happening. So if they post on Facebook about their business, let them post on Facebook, support them, share their posts. But the easiest thing that you can do if you are a small business in Indiana to get the support that you need is to do what I did and become a part of Indiana Owned. You can't get this seal right here. Let me use my Shanghai to point at it. You can't get that right there without being certified Indiana Owned.
I cannot.
I can't get it all the way over there.
This is just like so.
Indiana Owned.
Wait until you guys see the promos after this episode. Honestly, it's just gonna be all the Shanghai pointing. Honestly,
this show is brought to you by Indiana Owned and Shanghai.
I'm literally gonna clip it all together. It's gonna be all the Shanghai.
Oh man, I'm gonna be honest. Shanghai didn't make it in the end credits this week, but it will next week. I'm sorry, Shanghai.
You've shouted it out enough, I think, this episode.
All right. Thank you so much. Go to indianaowned.com when you're looking to buy anything, because you will find
yes.
There you go, Patches. You will find a wonderful certified Indiana owned business. Okay, fine. We're gonna do this.
We are.
Oh man, there's only 12 minutes left, and we still got to do Tell Me Something Good and Pet of the Week. Maybe we shouldn't do this.
Well, we're not really restricted, KJ. I mean,
no, we gotta go. We got
what's fibbing.
Think about all the people that are going to tune in just after 8:00 for What's Cooking with Patches, the after show.
Quit fibbing, because we go over every week.
No. Okay, fine. All right. Thank you to Paul Miller, our musical director. Coming soon, there will be sound effects with all of our wonderful little graphics here. It'll be like, one must go, one must go, one must go. Okay. All right. One must go. This is Hairbands because of the super group that's playing at Carb Day. This is a Carb Day special. Go to the Indianapolis 500 if you haven't. It's wonderful. Carb Day, Kings of Chaos. All right. So the rules are Johnny gives me 2 hairbands, and I'm wiping one of them out of existence. They never happen. Nothing cruel or inhumane, right? It's just like, whoops, blipped. They got blipped and they didn't get snapped back.
Oh, man. You know what's so great? So a little backstory on the hairbands.
Yes.
When I worked for KJ 7 whole years ago, there was a thing called the Hairband Happy Hour. And of course, I wasn't listening to it because I didn't care about it. And so KJ's like, hairbands. And I literally don't even know any actual hairbands. So I was like, oh man, I have to do this for the show today. So I literally Googled 80s hairbands.
So and then, you don't really know.
No. Okay. I was like, oh, I like the ones that I knew the name of. You're
Patches, you're on mute. Patches, you're very passionate.
I swear to you, if like Bang Tango comes up, you and I are gonna have a little talk about show prep. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Listen, I want people to know that I work hard for this show. I asked Jonna last week to do this, and she did it 10 minutes before the show.
Sure did. And it was literally just groups that I knew the name of. I was like, oh, I know that group, and I know that group, and I just pitted them against each other. So.
Well, this is great because it might not be so hard for me because you weren't like, oh, I know she loves these two. Like if you had prepared for the show and talked to Patches about this, he would have pitted bands that are going to like break my heart to do a one must go. And maybe you got some, but I feel better about this that you didn't prepare. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
As you know, I'm great at my job.
All right, let's do this. One must go.
All right, I got 4.
Okay. 4.
Motley Crue or Whitesnake?
Whitesnake.
All right.
Do you want to know why?
Sure.
Because David Coverdale yelled at me the last time I saw him in concert.
Wow, what a butt.
Yeah,
it was amazing. It was amazing.
It was amazing.
And that was a concert. And that was a concert that you told the lead singer of Warrant to get out of your seat.
We don't have time for that story. Anyway.
All right.
But no, David Coverdale of Whitesnake. I have all of Whitesnake's tapes. I got the cassettes. I got the greatest hits. And he came out and his microphone stand broke, right? And he was real mad. He's like, no, he said the F word. Nice mic stand. He threw it, right? He threw it, like yelled at somebody, threw it. Like, I don't know, your mic stand broke. Let's move on. But then there was a song that they were doing, and he was yelling at us to sing along. I didn't know the song. And I'm like, if I don't know the song, who knows the song? And we had really great seats for this show. And so I kid you not, because we had seen, it was Slaughter, which was my favorite. Oh boy, don't change anything because of this. Slaughter, Winger, Warrant, and Whitesnake. So we had already seen these, my 3 favorites, and then Whitesnake was headlining. And so he was like, sing along, you know the words, come on. So, like he was mad at us that we weren't singing along.
Yeah, you know the effing words. You're like, no, you don't.
I kid you not.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, Mr. Coverdale.
So we made a plan. When he went to the other side of the stage, as soon as he was as far away as we could, we were leaving because we thought if he saw us leave, he would also yell at us for leaving. And I think he was having a bad day. Like, I'm going to give him that, right? But I was like, I did not come here to get yelled at that I don't know this one deep cut of Whitesnake. This one. God. I know most of the deep cuts. I do. All right. So anyway, there you go.
That was awesome.
See you later.
All right. Bon Jovi or Twisted Sister?
That's easy.
Yeah.
That's an easy one.
Twisted Sister is going to go. Okay. Even though, like, they were my introduction. There was, you don't remember this, Jonna, but MTV used to play videos.
I was alive when MTV played videos. Okay.
No, you really weren't.
Well, I was because they
you barely had TRL. I don't want to hear
Patches. Okay, well, no, I didn't have TRL. We had like 106 in Park and stuff like that. But I did watch videos on MTV. I used to watch them while I was getting ready for school.
Well, this was like before MTV. Friday night videos was a thing. So there wasn't MTV yet. So you had Friday night videos. And Twisted Sister, We're Not Gonna Take It, was like, you know, it was like, I mean, it was perfect because I was at that age where I was like, yeah, screw my dad. Like, yeah, we're not going to take it.
F the system.
Yeah. So that was a big deal. But yeah, I mean, I got to let Twisted Sister go because I love Bon Jovi.
All right. Poison or Rat?
Oh, Rat's gone.
Okay.
Peace out, Rat. Poison is my favorite of all time.
I know.
But
I would like to think Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, Patches, go ahead.
No, I do want to thank Warren DeMartini for coming to Carb Day and being part of Kings of Chaos, even though KJ clearly doesn't respect you enough to keep you.
I love Warren DeMartini. Wow. Is such a fabulous guitarist that I actually knew who he was. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't know all the guitarists from all the bands, but I knew Warren DeMartini. And he is coming to Carb Day, so do not be offended, Warren. One of the great things about, you know, if Carb Day gets rained out and I can't go is that it will not put me in a position where I have to choose whether or not this Carb Day with Rick Springfield and Morris Day and the Time and Kings of Chaos was as great as the Carb Day with Poison, because I swore there would never, ever be a Carb Day that was as great as the one with Poison.
Okay.
So at least, like, you know, if it doesn't happen, I didn't have to lose sleep over which Carb Day is the best Carb Day. And, you know, I would have totally.
And I know.
Thanks, Jonna.
You're welcome.
All right.
And then last
Oh,
one.
no, there's another one.
I told you there was 4.
Okay.
Van Halen or Kiss.
Kiss.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'll keep Van Halen. Although Kiss was part of my first concert, no makeup. But it was, I went to see, again, back to Slaughter and Winger. I went to see Slaughter because I was going to marry Mark Slaughter. And Kiss was headlining.
You're going to be KJ Slaughter, huh?
I was going to be I could still be KJ Slaughter. I could change that to my radio name. I'm KJ Slaughter.
KJ Slaughter today, guys.
That's our new motto. Slaughter today, guys. Positive vibes. Slaughter today. Go get it.
Oh, God.
Oh, man. Could you get Mark Slaughter on the show? Thank you, John. Yeah.
I don't know who that is, but
I'll
I'll
just
try.
Tweet him.
All right.
Thank you.
I'll make this a promo and tweet at him. Be like, at Mark Slaughter.
He at that concert where we ran away from David Coverdale because he was yelling at us. I did get to touch Mark Slaughter. He came out in the crowd, and I was like, whoa, and he like touched my hand, and I was like, whoa, and that was great.
Is that what it was like?
It was whoa. He still had beautiful hair. Still, nice. Man, he kind of had hair like mine, but nicer.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Yeah. All right, we got like end of show things to do. Get you guys all freaking happy and so you can go out and slaughter today.
Hashtag slaughter today.
I didn't put my earbuds behind me when the show started, so it's not very professional.
I'm gonna get us t-shirts made that say hashtag slaughter today.
Hashtag slaughter today.
Brought to you by the KJ Today Show.
Yeah, can you get those done before PopCon, please? We'll sell a ton. Slaughter today.
Well, it's my sister who makes them.
Make sure that people know that we're like, you know, positive vibes. Thank you. Okay. All right. So we have a new thing that we are doing because we promise you pets every single show. So why not promise your pets? The pet of the week is something that if you follow me on my Facebook page, facebook.com/KJ on the air, you can comment and add your pet in, and we'll do this every single Wednesday morning. So the morning before the next show, I'm going to ask you to submit your pet, tell me something fun about them, get me a picture, and then I randomly select because I can't choose because I love all your pets. And if you need some positivity, go look at the feed because it's just a ton of cute pets with a ton of cute fun facts about them that is adorable. Our pet of the week comes from Cat Mom Erica, and his name is Ska.
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 Isn't that a type of music?
Yes.
Okay.
Very good. Very good, Jonna. Yeah.
Sometimes I listen. Okay.
No Doubt was considered ska in the early
really?
days. Yeah.
No Doubt.
Oh, yeah.
R.I.P.
Me too.
No Doubt.
I don't know if ska was named for the type of music, but clearly his mom is one of us because ska is sleeping with a giant Grogu.
Exactly.
Her fun fact about ska, Cat Mom Erica says he has multiple toes on all paws for a total of 26 toes.
That is
It's 26 toes. That's a lot of toes, right? I mean, you can see in the picture, he's got a lot. He kind of looks like
his paws must be huge.
He kind of looks like Johnny Storm, doesn't he?
He does. Like he could literally be Johnny Storm's brother.
Well, thank you very much, Erica. And thanks to everybody. I mean, if you follow me on Facebook, you know that I ask for your pet pictures a lot. And please know that I need them a lot. Like it makes my day to go to my page and be like, look at that doggy, look at that kitty, look at that. That's like, you know, and you can do it too. Go to my page and look at all the pets. All right, Jonna.
KJ.
It's time.
Are we leaving?
So, well, we are because Patches is going to go make us some food.
Yes.
Post show, What's Cooking with Patches will stream exclusively on my Facebook page. Look at all the reasons to join me on my Facebook page. It is time to leave you with some good news. Good news that has been shared by one of our wonderful people who is watching just like you tonight. Let us go ahead, Jonna. drum roll. It's time for Tell Me Something Good. Woo! Congratulations to Terry Warden Webb celebrating your 46th wedding anniversary on the 29th. Wow.
Man, you like your partner enough to be
Yeah.
married for 46 years?
Yeah. You have been married 1 year longer than Star Wars has been around.
Wow.
That is amazing.
Wow.
Absolutely
Totally
amazing.
meant to be.
Thank you so much for joining in the positive vibes tonight. Thank you to Indiana Owned. Thank you to Indy Holistic Hub. And thank you to PopCon for powering the show. If you are interested, if you are a company that's like, hey, I want to get in on this, I want to support what you're doing, I want to help spread the positive vibes, please reach out to us here at the KJ Today Show and we will get you involved. Jonna, do you have something to add?
Yes. Is Ska's mom, Erica Sinkowski?
Yeah.
She said, hooray, no, his name is Native American for white.
Native American for white.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what Ska means.
Very cool. Very cool. Thank you, Erica, for watching. I didn't tell Erica that it was going to be her pet, so it's a surprise.
Right.
Yay. Scott.
Everyone's excited. Ryan said, time for the credits.
Oh, that's right. We got to get to the credits. All right. So before we do the credits, I want to let you know next week, again, it's going to be PopCon Spectacular.
Yes.
Tom Arnold will be on the show. The Circle City Ghostbusters will be on the show. And we are going to celebrate as we get closer to PopCon. Get your tickets and be there for the biggest pop culture convention of the state, of the year, of the universe. It is popcon.us. Are you guys ready for the credits?
I can't wait. Let's go.
Before you
Ladies
do that,
and
can I just
gentlemen,
wish
and
my
our mic-
brother-in-law? I would just like to wish my
Yes.
brother-in-law a very happy birthday as well. So happy birthday, Steve.
Oh, happy
the
birthday,
Steve.
Steve.
Birthday,
So-
Steve. He's
Yeah.
a big hairband fan too.
Yes,
Nice.
yes.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
He loves the Skid Row.
Our microphone's going to be on for the credits because I want everyone to hear my commentary.
I think they can be on.
I'm
Hang
going to
on.
I'm gonna
I
make
can. You know
commentary no
what?
matter what.
Hang on. I can do this. Hang on. I
can
can make this happen, Jonna.
I'm
Hey,
so proud.
I'm gonna find it. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. It's totally worth the wait, you guys.
Oh no, tech on the
Better
fly.
Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm gonna do this open file location. You guys are getting in
Oh my
on.
god.
This is gonna be amazing.
This is
Okay.
riveting. Riveting.
Honestly,
Okay.
the anticipation is
I-
giving me a heart attack.
I don't know if this can live up to the hype, but I'm going to try.
Oh my.
Did you love it?
KJ will return.
I thought about doing an end credit, and then I was just like, no, I'll just do the KJ will return like they do in Marvel.
Oh my god.
My favorite thing is she said special thanks to Chris Evans because we can.
I'm gonna play it again to wrap up the show so that it doesn't have the bar across
Oh
it.
my God.
I know what you're saying right now. What I really want from this show is the end credits again. Please tell me, like, it was worth the wait.
It was worth
It
it.
totally was.
Been working on it all day.
Oh my god.
I don't know what episode 5 is going to be because I don't know that I can
Man.
top the end of this show.
The end credits are going to be a promo next week.
But see what I mean? Like we can add stuff into the end credits. Like I can change it all the time. Like
Oh,
that's my
God.
goal. Is like,
Oh god!
you got to watch the end credits because you never know what's going to
Oh,
happen.
God. It's
All
just
right.
like a Marvel movie.
Yeah, it's like Deadpool credits right there is
Right,
what
you
it is.
You don't know what the end credit scene's gonna be.
Oh my god. Oh, well done, KJ. Well done.
Thank you.
Crying.
Thank you. Thank you all for being willing to indulge me in my weirdness.
Man.
We will be back next week with a fabulously fun show, and follow along all week long. Hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Everybody that's doing that, I get a ding on my phone and I'm like, woo, 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 another subscriber. So please keep sharing the show. And here we go, the official end of episode number 4. Enjoy the end credits.